Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego for the Sega Master System. We have now completed 8 cases as Ace Detective. We complete this one and the next one, we will have captured Carmen, and we will have beaten this game. So without any further ado, let's begin. Alright, what are we doing here? Okay, Bangkok, Queen Siamese cat, male suspect reported the scene of the crime. Which means the suspect is going to be female in the next one, I just know it. Alright. Go from Bangkok to the hideout. We know what to do. Let's get to Bangkok. Let's see the colors act weird before we start flying to Bangkok. Because that's just how things go. Alright. I'm recording this video right after the last one. Red, white, and black flag, and he had a convertible. Okay. Let us go. Male. Convertible. And now let's go to the market. He changed his money to pounds. More than likely it's going to be Cairo. And yeah, you just gave me the currency thing all over again. I was hoping maybe you'd get me something for the warrant. Ah, well. Also, in the last video, we got the ticket seller portrait to glitch. So they had their colors, but the picture was all jumbled up, which was kind of weird. Forgot to mention that. I actually found a glitch in Master System Carmen Sandiego. Also, red, green, and white flag, and he had red hair. Alright, let's get the red hair thing down. And get a warrant for Len Bulk. Neat. Alright, now let's see if we can do anything with just the flag clue. Well, we only have 2 other choices, and it's Mexico City, so we're gonna have to head over there. Thankfully, we got 3 choices instead of... We got 2 choices instead of 3, which is good. It makes it a lot easier for me to do things based on 1 clue. And from here, let's go ahead and go to the museum. The Tuareg people, so we're going to Bamako again. I seem to be getting Bamako a lot recently. And here I am getting it again. Bamako, with a population of more than 600,000, is virtually the only city in Mali, an arid country, located in West Africa and extending into the Sahara Desert. I just now realized I've read this clue already. Or rather, that description of the city already. Red and white flag. And it's going to be Lima because... Yeah, Kathmandu is either... Kathmandu's double triangle, isn't it? Yeah, it's double triangle flag, so... Yeah, Lima by default. Alright, let's go to the embassy. Another red and white flag. It's not going to be Reykjavik because that's red and blue. And I'm pretty sure Singapore is going to be red and white. It is. Had to check my notes just to be sure, but it is. And we are taking quite a while to get there, but we got there. Alright, let's go to the museum. The Ural Mountains. That seems like Moscow. It is. Alright, we're getting pretty close to where we need to be. And we are where we need to be at the moment. A blue and white flag. Baghdad is red, white, and black. I believe Reykjavik is red and blue. Oh, no. I was given blue and white. So it's Athens. Once again, I get things confused for some reason. I hope I didn't get the things messed up again. We haven't. Anyway, gonna step a little bit to the left there. And I have all the distance in the world. And couldn't jump over that in time. That was weird. There we go. Yeah, I thought for sure that I had the pattern down that time. And Len Bulk is now going to prison. I'm going to put a 9th tally mark on this piece of paper in front of me. And if I get a female suspect on the next caper, I know it's going to be Carmen. Anyway, we have returned the Queen Siamese cat to the people of Bangkok. And from here, we're wished a good job once again. We're told that we're doing a good job. Doing. I cannot speak English to save my life. Natural treasure stolen from New York. It's the Rockettes. Why are you stealing the Rockettes again? And female, so it's going to be Carmen. Your assignment: track the thief from New York. Yet we know it never changes. Okay. The headquarters of the United Nations, located in New York, adds to the multicultural feel of the city. Alright. So we're going after Carmen. When you go after Carmen, you should have her dossier ready. So here's what we're going to do. Okay. Female. Tennis. Brown hair. Jewelry, convertible, and then get your warrant. From here, you do this with as quickly as possible. Ancient Timbuktu, we're going to Mali. Yeah, all you have to do is just look in her dossier, copy down the details, and then just focus only on where to go. Which is going to be a little bit easier now that you don't have to worry about filling in a warrant. Make sure you get the warrant too, otherwise otherwise the prison will be short one Carmen Sandiego. Crescent and star flag. We're going to Turkey. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. We finally end this game. red and blue flag. Let's see if we can do anything with that. It's obviously not going to be Peking because that's a red flag, so Reykjavik it is. All right. Buddhist relics. It's gonna be Bangkok because I can't even imagine associating Rome with Buddhism. So Bangkok it is. I am making this game look dead easier than it already is. Just because I have my notes from the Super Nintendo version of the game. Alright. Red, white, and green. And I'm finally having a vile henchman throw a knife at me. Alright, red, white, and green. It's going to be New Delhi. We're not falling for that again. 16 different native languages are spoken in India. Hindi and English are the official languages. Also, I just now realized I read that as well in the past. Alright. The Hindu religion. Well, that's going to be nearby. It's going to be Kathmandu. Okay. A red, yellow, and green flag. And it's going to be Kigali because we've already been to New Delhi. Okay, let's go to the palace. We are where we need to be. I just hope we've done everything right. And I don't remember Carmen Sandiego being this violent. Also, I was a tad too late there. Let's go ahead and... Yeah, I needed more distance there. There we go. And if it's not Carmen Sandiego, I'm not going to be very happy. Hey! We did it! Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego on Master System? It's about time. Let's get that 10th tally mark on there. And let's go ahead and read from the typewriter one more time. Fantastic! You have successfully arrested the ringleader, Carmen Sandiego, and send her to jail for good. Amazingly, this game does not mention Vile, or Acme for that matter. Thanks to your help, New York police have apprehended Carmen Sandiego. She had the loot, the Rakesh, which will return to the grateful residents of New York. We here at Interpol thank you for your good work on this case. Good job, Ace Detective. And once you press button 1, that's it. You just go straight to the title screen, no credits, you have no idea who worked on this game. And from here, you just start the game all over again on whatever difficulty you want, which makes sense given that the game gave you a difficulty select in the first place. So, not much new I can say about this. other than things that are very specific to the Master System version. Graphics, they're alright. I mean, the backgrounds are all pixely and everything, and you do have buildings, and you do have a little guy that you do control. I will give the Master System version credit for doing things differently and not just highlighting buttons and selecting things. You can actually move a little guy around and press a button to enter a building. And there's a little ticket attendant ready to whisk you off to another location when you're at the airport, which is pretty nice. And of course, there's the vile henchmen throwing knives at you and the suspects shooting at you. That can be a pain if you get hit by the projectiles and you're not the best at dodging stuff, especially once you hit Inspector and the suspects will move up and down and try to shoot at you that way, and you're forced to go all the way up and then go all the way down and then go all the way up again and then go all the way down again until the police arrive. That's my one big complaint. If you can't get the movement timing down on the suspects, on Investigator and Ace Detective, I don't know why I kept calling Investigator Inspector. It's Investigator. You're going to have a hard time in the later cases and difficulties. Sound, there's not a lot of sound, there's not a lot of music, but what's there is alright, and I can't really complain about it. Really nothing to write home about. Carmen Sandiego games, especially the first one and the Carmen Sandiego games of the era of the 80s and 90s, they were mostly quiet for the most part. Controls, I do like the fact that you can move little men around. It is fairly responsive. You can hold button 2 to speed stuff up if you need to. I do like the fact that you can also go to a phone and fill out the warrant that way, which makes sense given that this was the late 1980s. And yeah, I can't really complain about the controls. They respond when I want them to respond. You can move a little man around, and it's actually pretty cool. You do have a little bit of interactivity with this version of the game. And once you beat this game, there's not much to bring you back. You can start all the way at Ace Detective, do the 10 cases, and then capture Carmen on the 10th, and capture Carmen again if you want to. This is one you'll probably put down for a while once you beat it, and then come back to it after a while to see if you can still do it again. It's one of those kinds of things. And do I recommend this version of the game? I mean, if you like Carmen Sandiego, you'll probably want to give this one a shot. This one is one of the more underrated, I wouldn't say more underrated, but definitely one of the more... It's one of those entries where you look at it and it's like, wow, this was on Master System, because Master System had a couple of games like that throughout its lifespan, especially in its later years and Twilight years, and this is amazingly one of them. And I find it amazing that an 8-bit version of this game does things differently enough to make you stand up and take notice, moving the little dude around and entering the buildings. And yet, the Super Nintendo and Genesis/Mega Drive versions, and even the PC game, don't do that. I know it has its disadvantages with vile henchmen throwing knives at you and suspects trying to shoot at you, and you're trying to avoid bullets as best you can. But it definitely kind of keeps you a little more engaged compared to the other versions of the game, which is basically every other version of Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego in existence. Definitely worth looking into if you like Master System games. Definitely worth looking into if you like playing Carmen Sandiego and the like. With that being said, this has been Let's Play Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego for the Sega Master System. Hopefully you enjoyed this as much as I did, and maybe just a little bit more, or maybe just a little bit more. Hopefully I will be back with another game. Maybe it'll be good, maybe it'll be bad, maybe it'll be somewhere in between, who knows. Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care, stay safe, thanks for watching, and see you guys later!